Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. Today, we will be sharing another Hatha yoga class. You guys love these ones. I guess it's how a lot of you might have found me since my Hatha Yoga for Beginners class is my most viewed video ever, so I understand why you love them. However, if it doesn't say Hatha Yoga in the title, that doesn't mean it's not Hatha Yoga. If it's Vinyasa, it will say Vinyasa flow. If it's Yin, it will say Yin. If it's Restorative, it will say Restorative. If it's Hatha, I don't always put Hatha in the title. So if you see a video that you might want to try, but it doesn't say Hatha, the word Hatha in it, click it and give it a try anyway, because it is likely a Hatha class. So just a little side note, so that if you like my classes and you want to see more Hatha, I do Hatha basically every week. So my channel is Hatha, I teach Hatha. That's just the style that I teach the most. So most of my videos are Hatha. Just a little side note. Anyway, this class is a basic Hatha yoga routine for beginners. It's great for beginners or anyone looking to come back to the basics, slow down, focus on some basic yoga once again. Perhaps you've gotten a little bit too stressed and you just want to ground yourself and come down. With a basic class, this is the perfect routine for you. It's grounding, relaxing, and it will just make you feel great. So I hope you enjoy this one. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it down below the video. It is free to subscribe, and I would love to have you as a part of this community. Join this community. It's free and everyone's great. There's no risk. So come on, join us. It's awesome. Definitely subscribe down below. Also, if you haven't seen already, I have been sharing more weekly yoga videos. So in addition to these classes, I also have been sharing new yoga classes and other types of yoga videos over on my Facebook page. So facebook.com/ChriskaYoga. It's just more free yoga. So if you have a Facebook, if you like using Facebook and you want to, in addition to these classes, take those classes, I recommend heading over there, liking and following that page as well. With all of that being said, if you're ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Begin sitting on the ground in easy pose or Sukhasana. Cross your shins, flex your feet under your knees, bring your hands to your legs, sit up tall. Close your eyes and begin to deepen your breathing. Breathing through your nose in and out. With each inhale, feel your rib cage expanding. With each exhale, feel the ribs coming back in. Focusing your attention on your inhales and your exhales. And if another thought comes into your mind as you're breathing here, simply just notice that the thought is there and set it off to the side, coming back to focusing on the breath. And remain here for several moments. And slowly come to open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, looking up towards your hands. Exhale, bring your hands down and walk your hands forward, coming to a forward fold in your easy pose, looking down, reaching as far forward as you can. Being kind to your body here, not forcing yourself into anything too fast. Looking down, breathing deeply. And slowly walk yourself up. out of your forward fold, and we'll come to a child's pose. Touch your big toes together, separate your knees apart. Sit your hips onto your heels and relax your torso over your thighs. Bring your forehead to the ground and reach your arms out in front of you. Breathing deeply in your child's pose for a moment. Holding here. From here, gently lift your head slightly off the ground and reach your arms out in front of you. Come up, bring your shins parallel to one another, knees, hips distance apart, and tuck your toes. From here, press into the ground with your hands and your feet. Straighten your legs into downward facing dog. From your downward dog, if you'd like to add some movement into your downward dog to start, you can do so now, just to gently warm up the muscles in the legs, the back, the hips, if you would like. And once you're settled, once you're ready, come into your downward facing dog in stillness, lifting the hips up and back, pressing down with the heels in the direction of the ground. You can have a slight bend in your knees here if you'd like. Keep your arms straight and active, pressing your hands into the ground, rebounding up through your shoulders. Hold for one more deep breath in and deep breath out. From here, take your right leg and step it forward, bringing it in between your hands. If you need to use your hands to help bring the leg forward, if you need to lift your torso up to bring the leg forward, that's fine as well. Just bringing your right knee directly tracking above the ankle, and your toes are pointed forward. Drop the left knee down onto the floor and untuck your left toe. Your back leg should be on the diagonal here. Pressing the hips down towards the floor, your hands are framing the front foot, looking down towards the ground. Find as much length in your spine as you can. Actively press the hips down towards the floor, feeling a stretch in the front of your left hip, softening the right hip socket in. And breathe here. From here, tuck the left toe, press into the ground with your foot and both of your hands to step back, downward facing dog once again. Take a deep breath in and out here. And from here, bring your left leg forward in between your hands once again, bringing the knee directly above the ankle, toes pointed forward, back knee is down on the floor, untuck the right toes. Hands are framing the left foot. Press the hips down towards the ground, feeling a stretch in the front of your right hip, softening the left hip socket. Find as much length in your entire spine as you can here, and hold. From here, tuck the right toe, press into the ground with your hands and foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. From here, raise your heels, bend your knees. Walk your hands and feet in towards each other, coming to a brief forward fold here, standing forward fold. Looking behind you between your legs, bend your knees if you need to, if your hands don't reach the floor. We don't want our hands to be dangling here. We want them to be anchored down onto either some yoga blocks or onto the floor. And once you're settled in your forward fold, relax your head over completely and breathe here. From here, gently press into the ground with both of your feet and come up to standing with a straight back, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. From here, walk to the front of your yoga mat and take your left leg, step it all the way back into a high lunge. Keeping the right leg, the right knee tracking directly above the right ankle, toes pointed forward. The left leg is straight, keeping the left heel off the ground on the ball of your left foot. Continue to lunge forward into the right leg. You want to make your lunge nice and wide here so that you have enough space to press forward into your right leg and keep that back leg nice and straight and active. Once your legs are settled, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other, actively and energetically reaching up with all of your fingers. Your arms are straight and continue to press down through your legs. Hold here in your high lunge and breathe. From here, bring your hands to your hips briefly, and we will come into warrior one. So, hop the back foot in about 2 inches, not very much, and set that foot down at a 45-degree angle. Look down, we want to align our heels with one another. So this is different from warrior two. This is warrior one. So in warrior two, we align our front heel with our back arch. In warrior one, we align our heels in one straight line. So the front heel should be tracking in one line with the back heel. So in warrior two, you're standing on a tightrope, and in warrior one, you're standing on railroad tracks. So your feet are heel to heel or wider, depending on your stability. If you want to feel a bit more stable in that pose, and you feel a little too wobbly if you're standing on the tightrope, then you can step your feet out wider and stand on imaginary railroad tracks. If that makes sense, hopefully that makes sense to you. So once your feet are settled, lunge forward into your right leg. Your hips should be on the diagonal facing the front corner of your yoga mat. And then reach your arms up. Once again, just like high lunge, palms facing each other, energetically reaching your arms upward and lunge forward into the right leg. Keep the back leg straight, pressing into the outer edge of your left leg into the ground, and hold your warrior one here. From here, gently bring your hands back to your hips. Step your left foot forward, coming to the top of your yoga mat, and we'll take that sequence on the other side. From here, step the right leg back into high lunge. pointing the knee directly above the ankle on the left. Your left toes are facing forward. Keep the back leg straight and the heel up off the ground, coming up onto the ball of your right foot. Once your legs are settled, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other, energetically reaching the hands up, lunging forward into the left leg. Hold here in your high lunge and breathe. From here, bring your hands to your hips. Step your back foot in about 2 inches and set the foot down at a 45-degree angle. Once again, aligning your front heel with your back heel. Bring your hips on the diagonal in the direction of the front corner of your yoga mat. And then once your legs and hips are settled, you might need to adjust here to keep that back leg straight and the front leg bent and knee over the front ankle. So knee should be tracking directly above the ankle on the left. Once your legs are settled, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Once again, palms facing each other. Keep that back leg straight and energized and continue to lunge forward into the left leg. Your shoulders are facing forward, tracking over the left leg. And hold your warrior one on the left side. From here, bring your hands to your hips. Step your back foot forward to meet your front foot. Bring your hands down and we'll come to sitting on the ground. Stretch your legs out and come to sitting on the 2 sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis, flexing both of your feet. Keep your legs hips distance apart and straighten your spine up as much as you can. If you would like to sit on top of something such as a folded yoga blanket, then you can do so to help prevent some rounding of the low back. You want to keep the back straight as you can. So from here, lengthen the spine on an inhale, and on your exhale, walk your hands forward, coming to a forward fold. You can hold on to your shins, your ankles, your feet. Wherever you reach today is totally fine. Everyone is different and every day could be different in terms of your flexibility. So wherever you are here, find your stretch. You should be feeling a stretch in the low back, the hamstrings, the glutes, and just relax for a moment and breathe. Slowly bring yourself up out of your forward fold, and from here bring your feet to meet each other at the center line of your body and your knees out to the side, holding onto your feet or your ankles. For bound angle pose, take an inhale, lengthen your spine once again. Exhale, come to a forward fold. Looking down towards your feet, holding on to your feet or your ankles. You can either remain in the forward fold, or if you'd like, bring your elbows to your knees and help press them down towards the ground as you fold forward. But wherever you are here in your forward fold, breathe deeply and relax for a moment. And bring yourself up out of your forward fold and stretch your legs out to the side for a wide extended angle pose, flexing your feet and your knees and your toes are facing the ceiling. So we don't want them to be rolling in or rolling out. We want them to be directly facing the ceiling. So pointed upward, flexed feet. Take an inhale, once again, lengthen your spine, and on your exhale, maintain the knees and toes facing the ceiling as you come to your forward fold. So that could mean that you don't fold as forward as you're used to or as forward as you'd like. But wherever you are here, you just want to be safe. So it doesn't matter how far you can fold forward. Just want to keep your joints as safe as possible. So fold forward as far as you can, maintaining your alignment here. Looking down, keep as much length in your spine as possible, and hold here and breathe. Gently bring yourself up out of your forward fold, bring your legs in, and we'll come to lying flat on the back. Once you're on your back, hug your legs in towards your chest, holding on to your shins with your hands or hugging your legs in by wrapping your arms around them, whatever is comfortable for you. Flex both of your feet. Relax here for a moment and breathe. And from here, release your hands from your legs. Stretch your legs out onto the ground for a Shavasana. Separate your legs apart and relax them completely. Have your hands down on the ground by your sides and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, quieting your mind by focusing all of your attention on your breath as we did at the beginning of the class. If another thought comes into your mind here, simply take note that it's there and gently set it off to the side, coming back to focusing on the breath without judgment, without being too hard on yourself. It happens to everyone. So maintain this pattern here with your breathing and relax here. Bring some slight and gentle motion back into your body, gently moving your limbs. And when you're ready, bend both of your legs and roll to the right side, resting there with your legs bent. Bring your arm underneath your head for support. Press yourself up using your hands to help you come up to a seated position. Cross your shins, flex your feet under your knees, bring your hands to your legs, sit up tall, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. And bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this class. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, the thumbs up down below the video. It would really help the channel to grow and to be seen by more people. I would really appreciate that. It takes 2 seconds, so definitely hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment also letting me know how you enjoyed this class. If you have any future class requests coming up for the foreseeable future, for the new year, I have lots of new things coming out this new year, but I'm always open for requests from you. So definitely let me know in the comments below. I always love to hear from you. If you aren't subscribed yet to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below the video as well, and the notification bell right next to it. It's free to subscribe. Please join this community that is growing every single day. I would love to have you as a part of it. Also, don't forget to check out my Facebook page, ChriskaYoga on Facebook. Like and follow the page over there. I am posting weekly free yoga classes over on Facebook in addition to these YouTube classes. So multiple yoga videos from me on all social platforms. So definitely head over there so you don't miss out on free yoga, because that's what I do, free yoga for you at home. So don't forget to check out my Instagram, ChriskaYoga, @ChriskaYoga on Instagram, and my website, ChriskaYoga.com, for even more yoga resources from me. As always, all of the links to everything that I mentioned and more are listed in the description box of this video. Thank you so much. See you next time.